Welcome back, everyone. My name is Tank, and today we're talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. I'll be giving you guys my thoughts about where we currently are in the market, as well as where we might be heading in the near future. Now, I know a lot of you guys are like, yo, Tank, I don't need you to tell me where we're going in the future. Look at all the blood in the streets. Look at all the red in the charts. And while, yes, I do agree with you guys, there is a lot of dumpiness happening right now with the Bitcoin chart, actually within the whole crypto space. I do always want to remind you guys and suggest that you always take an emotionless approach when it comes to doing TAs or making any kind of decisions when it comes to your investments or trades. Whenever you guys assume something, that's when the crypto space does complete opposite to you guys. It's a saying for a reason. They make that saying as a joke, but there is truth to that joke, guys. When people think they have things figured out, that's usually when Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto space flips the script on you and does the complete opposite. So please do not front run your emotions. Do not front run the news. Do not front run the market. That's how you get wrecked. You know, Warren Buffett always says it, and everybody else as well. Do not try to time the market. You will get wrecked. With all of that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into the Bitcoin chart to see how we're actually dealing with this recent push to the downside. So again, we're starting with Bitcoin's 4-hour time frame. And as you guys can see, Bitcoin is slowly creeping right now. We are pushing up $31,897 at the current time of this video. I know it looks really bad on the 4-hour chart. Look at all these red candles. But if I zoom in on the 1-hour chart, you see that we are in a small rally. After finding $31,000 as support again, we have pushed to the upside about 2.66% or roughly $824. So we are in a small rally on the lower time frames. So on the 1 hour, we saw that just recently we did get a green dot, which played out, pushing us to the upside. Let's look at the 2-hour. 2-hour also has a green dot and RSIs pointing upwards. Now, I will say that the anchor waves aren't necessarily low enough for me to feel super confident. For me, I have to have 3 different confirmations for me to take a position. So right now, I will be honest and tell you the truth that I am not in a position for any kind of trade. Matter of fact, I'm not trading any of this. I'm just dollar cost averaging for my long holds. But that's just me, not financial advice. If I was to be taking a trade, I would need to have the RSIs pointing upwards. I need to have a low, deeper anchor wave below the 60 line. Here is what I'm talking about. And then I would like to see further confirmation with either a green dot or a double green dot on Market Cipher B. Now, I just have 2 out of the 3 here on the 2 hours. So again, I necessarily wouldn't take a position just yet. I'd kind of wait it out, but it does look like it's playing out. We have about an hour and 15 minutes more to go before this 2-hour green dot is confirmed on Market Cipher B. So there is a little bit of hopium right now. We are in a bit of a rally. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 3-hour and see if we're getting further confirmations. The 3-hour right now, wow, look at this current candle for the 3-hour. Look how it's nothing but a wick. There's nobody at all. So the bulls and bears are fighting right now. The bulls and bears are fighting on the 3-hour time frame. You can see it, it's clear as day. Look at that. It's like a pancake in the middle with nothing but wicks. Currently right now, the RSIs on the 3-hour are flattening out. We are pretty low, exactly where I'd like to be if I was to be taking the position with the RSIs at least. Anchor waves are getting lower and lower. I think if we do give this more time to play out, which it will play out in the next 15 minutes for the 3-hour time frame, we might actually see the anchor get pushed down into the 60 line, which is again exactly where I would like to be, if not lower, ideally, for the anchor waves on Market Cipher B. Now again, we were looking at the 4-hour, and we can see the 4-hour does still have a red candle. That still has an hour and 14 minutes for it to play out, and I do think that probably will, just because of the 1, 2, and 3-hour is saying that we'll get pushed to the upside. We probably will start seeing some more support come in, or we might just range here for the rest of the day and go sideways. We did see yesterday the same scenario play out for Bitcoin's price. We came down to this same area, about that $31,000 price range, and then we rallied all the way up to about $32,000. So there's still that possibility, guys. And if we do go back to the 1-hour, I can show you guys just a few things that I'm seeing. Now, again, guys, I'm not saying that this is actually going to play out because, of course, right now, a lot of dumpiness is in the chart. So the possibility of us going downwards is quite possible. But if I'm just taking a really quick snapshot look at the 1-hour time frame, this does look like a W pattern could possibly play out. We have to give it time. Only time will tell. This could be a dead cat bounce here. Again, we have to give it time. Or it could actually just play out like it did here, you know, yesterday. That is a real probability. We could just go here and go sideways for a little while on the charts. it's just it's a funky time. So I don't want to keep saying anything is possible, but it is a very funky time. So we just got to give it some time to play out and do its thing, guys. If I zoom out even further on the 4-hour time frame, let me reset my chart here. Let me show you guys the bigger picture. We've been playing out this pattern ever since May 12th when we were in that big push to the downside, but we have been pretty much playing it perfectly ever since then. Currently, we have about, I think it's like another 20 days for this pattern to fully play out. If it does play out and push us down to the end of this pattern, let me be sure here from where we are to the end of this pattern, we possibly could play it out and get further pushed down on the Bitcoin price to about 27,000 or 28,000. And that would take us about 21 more days if the pattern plays out fully. And the target price point for the descending wedge would be, let's see here, the opening section of the wedge. I gotta give it some more room. I gotta give it some more room here. So we'll take that. Let's just say it does go all the way down there. That would bring us all the way up to the possibility of pumping to $50,000 again. That would be the target, at least for the wedge pattern, if it does play out. Again, there's always that possibility that if we get the momentum all the way down to $28,000 and that doesn't hold up, we could possibly fall all the way down to $25,000, and then hopefully we find support there. I'm not going to speculate. I'm just saying what I'm seeing right in front of me, guys. We have to give it time to play out. Let's go jump back into Ethereum's charts and show you guys what we're looking at. Bigger picture, we're on the daily chart here, guys. You can see that Ethereum's still in this wedge pattern here. We still have room to play it out. I think much like what I said for Bitcoin, I think a lot of this is just retail sentiment or investors and traders positioning themselves or getting out of positions before the unlocking event for Grayscale. I also think this is for Ethereum and ADA at least, more so than Bitcoin, more institutions pushing the price down. This is a combination of not just retail sentiment, which is more the case for Bitcoin right now. Ethereum's a little more unique. Ethereum's actually, their use cases are much higher than Bitcoin. Matter of fact, there's like a super big more use case argument for Ethereum than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's just a store of value more than anything, but Ethereum is a smart contract platform, which many dApps are, just about all dApps have either built upon and or have used at some point or another. So the use case for Ethereum is sky high. The demand for Ethereum is sky high. There's less and less Ethereum on the markets to buy or sell right now, and there's more and more people making wallets holding Ethereum than ever before. So guys, when ETH 2.0 rolls out and the scarcity case becomes even more so for Ethereum, on top of what I just said, bet your bottom dollar, with scarcity comes higher price points in any asset or any item that we're talking about. So I think this is a combination of investors, retail investors, and also institutional investors or plays pushing the price down before ETH 2.0 and before the Grayscale unlocking event. Again, could be totally dead wrong. We could see lower price points. We could see dramatically lower price points. But my mindset still stays the same. If we do, I'll just be DCAing those dumps. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to hold these assets for even longer, bigger holds and seeing bigger profits in my future. If you sell it, I will buy it. And so will other people, guys. Remember that. So anyway, yeah, that's what I see happening for Ethereum. I think the same thing. Like I said, for Bitcoin, we kind of just probably see a little bit further price point. We could get pushed all the way down to $16,000, $15,000. But, you know, if we come down to the floor here, 17,000, we will rally. And then we will bounce, especially after those two events take place. And once ETH 2.0 rolls out, I mean, that's not going to be like an immediate thing. We will start seeing higher and higher price points for Ethereum. It's only a matter of time, guys. It's only a matter of time. Same thing for ADA, guys. We take a bigger picture at ADA. I didn't do the wedge pattern, although we are in a wedge pattern for ADA. I'll just say that, you know, we are going to be seeing higher price points for ADA here shortly. ADA has smart contracts rolling out on their platform. Right now, I think this is just a lot of, honestly, I don't want to say manipulation. I think this is just a lot of fear, uncertainty, and doubt in the market. I think this is a combination of retail investors and institutional money pushing the price down and shaking people out of positions. I would not sell an asset like Cardano that has so much potential, has so much commitments from not only countries in Africa, nations in Africa, but also from developers. I mean, you can say all you want about Cardano. A rug pull doesn't take their time like they've been taking. You do things right, it will take a lot more time. You do things wrong and then have to patch things. Yeah, you can get it out quicker. You can rug pull people. You can do this and you can do that. But there's tons and tons and tons of people just waiting for smart contracts to be unlocked. And when that's unlocked, guys, you bet your bottom dollar that we're going to see higher price points for ADA. So I'm not going to chart this or TA any of this. I'm just going to tell you guys, if we reach critical levels here on ADA's price, I will just be buying more. Here, I will buy more, which is about $1. If we get down lower, about 91 cents, I will buy more. As a matter of fact, I'll be honest with you guys. I actually have orders already set for that to happen, because if it gets down low, it will not stay there for but a hot minute. It will wick back up in a second. I promise you. If you're not ready for it, you're gonna miss it. So even if it does, like I said, if you sell it, I will buy it, and so will many, many others. This is the opportunity of a lifetime, and right now it's all about perspective. If nothing's changed for Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Cardano, nothing. Everybody was seeing the price appreciate, and everybody was so bullish, saying so much great things. What changed? Nothing's changed. Matter of fact, we're closer than ever to everything that we wanted. Bitcoin's being adopted by countries. It's now a legal tender in South America, and a lot of other South American countries and nations are highly considering doing the same. The adoption rate for Bitcoin as a store of value is finally playing out. So much bullish things are happening right now, guys. Again, for Ethereum, less and less Ethereum on the markets. There's not enough Ethereum on the markets. I'll just say that. There's more and more addresses holding Ethereum. Ethereum 2.0 is finally right around the corner. And you guys are all selling for what? What are you guys all doing? Nothing's changed. The opportunity for lower price point. This is an opportunity. ADA, smart contracts, are finally right around the corner for us. Finally, after waiting for so long. How in the world are you guys so bullish when price increases, but not bullish when price decreases? Are you guys insane? Everybody I forget who said it. Everybody wanted Bitcoin when Bitcoin was $60,000. Nobody wants it when it's this cheap. Are you guys insane? That's like you going to find the next Jordans that are out, and then really wanting it when it was $100-something plus, but when you have the opportunity to buy it for $50 or $30, you say I don't want it anymore. That makes no sense to me whatsoever. What are you guys doing? Now I'm kind of preaching at you guys. What are you guys doing? Because I don't understand that. Anyway, let's go into real quick some crypto news. The first thing that we see, this was from Motley Fool, which I have my opinions about them. I don't like them. But if you guys don't know, they have their opinion about why it's crashing. And this is basically about Dogecoin's co-creator saying recently that everything in crypto is a scam and that you shouldn't be investing in it. It's basically saying that it just, it's for people who tried to evade taxes and blah, 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 blah. Honestly, it's so funny. The reason why I'm bringing this up, the only reason the Doge creators are saying this, or the one of the Doge creators is saying this, is because that dum-dum sold all of his positions on Doge. He got rid of it for a car, for a Honda, when if he would have just held on to what he created, he could have bought an island. He could have, this is just somebody that's emotional right now and mad at the opportunity, again, that was in front of him, even if it was a joke, but he didn't take seriously. It's sad, but that's literally what this is. It's just a FUD article that has no merit whatsoever, other than this guy is just ranting right now because he's mad that he didn't get to see or realize billions of dollars in profits from his meme coin that he made as a joke because, for whatever reason. That's literally why he's saying all this bad stuff. Anyway, I'm going on the next one. This is from Fox Business. Bitcoin trades lower as Square creates a new business based on cryptocurrency. Guys, again, why do you think platforms like Square, PayPal, Venmo, all of these transaction structures or platforms are adopting or making available crypto? Because it's inevitable. It's going to happen. Why do you think we're seeing a push down right now in the charts? When the big industry sees when big money sees potential, they're going to push it down so that they can get in where they want to get in before letting that asset or potential investment see higher price points. They're not going to buy the top. They're not dumb. They're going to buy the bottom when they manipulate it down to the bottom. And that's what literally this was right here. It was a combination of world events and market manipulation. And then they just let the retail sentiment do the rest of the work for them. That's literally what they do in all sections of our lives, whether it be social media platforms, whether it be what we buy, sell, or trade, whether it be the news or political things that we hear. They control it all. And right now, you're letting them to control you. Don't sell your positions, guys. Don't be shook out. Watch what they do, not what they say. Why would Square, PayPal, Venmo be readily making sure that they have these assets available to their clients? Because adoption is right around the corner. I'm not even going to read the platform. I just want to show you that they're all getting in on it. They're all preparing themselves. All of them. Apple literally just put out, I think it was like a month ago, a job description saying that they are hiring for a sector within the cryptocurrency space. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. They would not be investing money if they didn't believe in it. They wouldn't be offering it to you if they didn't believe in it. Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Pakistan moves to bring cryptocurrency boom out of the dark. Guys, places like this, Pakistan, El Salvador, these third world countries, some of them aren't actually third world countries, but these countries that are actually, they actually struggle. They actually get affected by the dollar inflating, by the dollar losing its value. We get, these little kickbacks and crutches here being United States citizens and stuff like that. But the rest of the world, when the rest of the world's strength and of their economies are pegged to the dollar, which is weakening, they don't get bailed out. They don't get anything but dumped on. Again, India coming back out of the dark, saying that, a lot of people now in India are saying that adoption is booming over there. It's only a matter of time to their world leaders say, hey, you know what? We got to get on this. South America knows it. They're already doing it. China definitely knows it. That's why they cut everything off and are pushing their digital CBDC. Again, guys, China has been playing us and weaponizing Bitcoin against the US dollar for years. And guess what? Because of what's been happening politically here, I'm not going to get into a political rant, but what's been happening here and the focus not being on our economy, putting us first and strengthening our economy, they were able to successfully weaken us to the point where we're at now. That's the God honest truth. It's right in front of your face. You can debate me about it all you want. The facts are the facts. Inflation is at its highest it's ever been. The dollar is at the lowest it's ever been. And guess what? Now China is positioned to be the holder of what is going to be the currency standard. It's not going to be the dollar anymore, unfortunately, guys. We played dumb for way too long, and we're still doing it with the United States government not picking up cryptocurrency and fighting what's inevitable. We're already moving to an electronic or digital space, guys. When was the last time? I bet you 9 times out of 10 or 8 times out of 10, you use your card more than you use fiat money or coins. Don't lie to yourself, guys. Everything is already digital. Everything is already digital. You guys let the banks digitally balance your checkbook every single day. I know for a fact that 9 out of 10 of you guys do not balance your checkbooks on a micro scale every single day like we used to when we were in the 80s and 70s. Nowadays, people just swipe their card and they let the process take place because it's all digital anyway. So anybody that comes back and says, oh, this fake internet money, this digital money that you guys are talking about, what are you talking about? You're already using it. You're already doing it. A CBDC is just another form of your bank card, your debit card, your credit card. By the way, there was also another report of now that the stimulus money is ran out and people are still not, the job rates are still not where they need to be. People are using more and more of their credit to get by. Literally, it was just put out. It was just put out, guys, that more and more credit is being used by United States citizens. And guess what? Wells Fargo just put out another article saying that they are no longer going to be offering personal lines of credit to their account holders. Why is that? Think about it, guys. Think about it. Don't listen to what they say. Watch what they do. Anyway, I just want to, today was very passionate, especially when we're having more red and red and red come back in on the charts. That's why I'm getting really passionate. I apologize, guys. I don't mean to sound like I'm ranting or yelling at you guys, although I kind of am, to be honest with you guys. I think a lot of people need to understand that. I'm getting passionate about it because a lot of you guys are being shook out. A lot of you guys will not realize the same profits that some of us with conviction, some of us that do our homework, some of us that stare at this day in and day out, or actual investors, will realize. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. In a day and age where information is so readily available, that is working against a lot of people who are getting in on these markets with just the hopes that their price points appreciates and not actually investing in use cases or the technology and stuff like that. People are just solely getting in on things like, and it's evident because they got in on Dogecoin. There was no use case at all when Dogecoin ran up. People speculatively got in on an asset with the only one thing in mind, and that was price appreciation. That is the dumbest thing that everybody could have possibly been doing, and that is why a lot of people got wrecked. And that is why a lot of people are getting wrecked currently now, because they got into a lot of positions without any actual homework being done, without any actual convictions on their said assets. They just wanted to see price appreciate, and when it didn't, they mass sold, or they ran for the hills and sold for a loss, which is the complete opposite of what investing is. If you're a trader, it's totally different. You buy and sell up or down. I get it. I do it every once in a while. But if you're an investor, if you just were trying to speculatively quickly jump in and jump out and hope to get rich quick, that was what the problem is. Guys, look at the use case for Ethereum. Look at the use case for ADA. Look at the store of value for Bitcoin. That's why people are so bullish about it. Do your homework about why before getting pushed into an emotional rash decision. It's easier to hold once you actually know what you're doing and what you're holding for and why you're investing, more importantly. My name is Tank. I try to give you guys videos like this that are unbiased, strictly opinionated. I'm not a financial advisor, but I will tell you, I've done quite well. I'm just trying to share with you guys my thoughts about the markets, trying to help people better their lives financially, trying to grow a community, trying to grow a channel of like-minded individuals. Guys, if you guys like the content, even though I sounded like I was ranting to you guys, please do me a favor, like the video, sub to the channel, be part of the Discord group. You can find the link below. I would greatly appreciate it, guys. Don't be shook out. We're going to see higher price points sooner rather than later, is what I believe. And when we do, your boy will be there, just like I'm at here, just like I'm here now when we're not seeing higher price points. I hope you guys stay profitable, practice proper risk management, don't over leverage, stay blessed. Peace.